You can thank Reploid Revo for this. Yes. Jeez. Like, what a dude. Also, hello Fabio. Hey Twitch. Man, that was crazy. Last night, you putting that cool video up. Thank you, really. I just wanted to pop on and do this. I don't have anything prepared. And since X2 is the shortest game, I figured I would just do this real quick, interact with some people, and then get back to editing MegaMark stuff. Fastboy X. That was his original name. Hey Fuji. Wasn't it great? You gotta fall behind the foot or it doesn't count. Too fast, cool. These silhouettes look really strange. I've yet to figure them out. Like, I know that they're the counter hunters, but they just look funny. Suddenly helmet, not today. Also, what up, Timu? You just missed a really good, at least really good for me, opening stage. I don't have the sound on, so I'm just guessing over here. Oh yes, sure you can. Hey Seita. Welcome to the television program. I got the sub tank. I missed an extra life. Look at this Pickle Man cheating. He thinks he's so cool. Just because he's green. Yeah, with the foot in front and the head behind, he's standing at a really weird angle. And that's why we like him. Evil Betty, you know, that's my favorite movie. Swinging a chain, swinging a chain. He just stands on top of a waterfall, swinging a chain around. I'll let the weapon gets play out so I can at least kind of catch up. Oh yeah, sure. Twitch, I just saw your thing. Yeah, Kung Pao is my favorite movie of all time. Let me get this set up. My good buddy wants to join in the call. I'll need to grab headphones. One sec. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm in the wrong thing.
Hey, I'm working now.
Yeah. What's up?
Not much. I just figured it'd be easier if I just gave you a call. I hope I'm not interrupting the stream or anything.
Absolutely not. I mean, I've got you to thank for a lot of this. It's fantastic. I woke up this morning. I was expecting like
don't worry about it, man. I saw that you break 1K. I just wanted to say congrats on that. But you were already pretty close, so
yeah.
I don't want you to, sell yourself short. You did really good.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I just like I went to bed last night and I'm like, all right, there'll be like 10 or something, and then it just kept going. I was like, oh neat, and then I was like, I'm very sleepy though. So I just put a picture up.
This is cool.
Well, Maria woke me up and she's like, what time is it? I don't have my phone.
That's funny.
And then I looked at it. Oh, did you know that you can jump in the middle of this animation? So you can just, like, skip it.
Really? Oh, that's cool. It must not count the second shot.
Yeah, it unlocks your
you showed
movement.
me that, a little wiggle that you can do. I've never seen that before, and I've never... Like, I feel like I've tried it, and it just... I never had that experience happen to me before. I don't know how you're doing it.
It just has to be with anything that, like, does 2 shots. And it'll be on the... after the first shot. Just anything after the first shot. But it doesn't work on just a normal charge shot by itself.
Right. Yeah, anything with that second punchy animation. Does that work in X3 or no?
Yes, it does. So you can do it after the first one. Or
really?
the second one. But if you just do like a regular charge shot, it doesn't count.
Lazy.
You think they'd have a better track record by now?
I said this before in the chat, but what is with the elevators that go straight up into spikes?
OSHA's not pleased. I don't know.
Sponge is going to be hearing from OSHA if he doesn't get that fixed.
Yeah, and so is Gator in this
like,
level.
At this stage, I understand. It's like a military tank thing, so obviously, you're going to have defenses. You can, pass off spikes on the ceiling as a defense, but Wire Sponge works at like a weather control facility or something like that. Why would they have elevators that go up into spikes? That's very dangerous.
Someone was just like, I thought it would help. No, Gary, you're fired.
Suddenly I can't hear anything.
Probably some glitch with neons. Oh, Timo, I never thought about that. That's probably true. That is probably 100% true.
I can't hear you in Discord, but I can hear you on the stream, so I guess I'll just listen to that.
This is the weirdest thing. That's really bizarre. And I've good old...
it's probably something to do with the input device on Discord.
Thanks, Discord.
Thanks, Obama.
Oh no. And well, really, thank you, like, putting that video together. It just started as just a funny idea, and I threw it at you, and you're like, I love it. I was so happy.
Yeah, it's no problem. I thought it would be a funny thing to do. I had some new assets I needed to test out, so.
Well, there you go. Come here for all your testing needs.
Yeah, I wanted to do it anyway because it's yeah. Do you mind if you check the input thing? I actually can't do the stream thingy. The double input is driving me crazy.
Input thingy. Oh, looks like Discord is not detecting any input for your mic. Let's. Oh, that's weird. I didn't change it. Hello. Are we all better now?
Let me see. Try saying something again.
Something again.
I see that you're saying stuff, but I'm not hearing that you're saying stuff.
Let's see. Thank technology.
I'll just keep the stream muted until I can hear you.
Here, I'll leave the call and then we'll do it again.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I don't think you're... Well, I think you fixed an issue on your end, but I need to fix an issue on my end.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow, that was loud. Alright, can you say something?
Hello.
Oh my god, that's incredibly loud. Ah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it's still really loud. What the hell? Alright, now I think you're at a reasonable volume.
Reasonable.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm trying to lower your... Oh, that's because there's another volume slider for Discord that I wasn't using.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, your voice was like a gunshot in my ears. I'm so sorry.
I haven't heard that in years.
Yeah, your hello boomed through my entire skull. It was kind of an experience.
I have that effect on people, I guess.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, so you get to see the water hops, since we can actually kill the fish in this version.
Oh yeah, you can actually do it. It doesn't just run away.
That is so weird.
I mean, that's an effective strategy. You build a door that you can only go through provided you kill a boss, and then you just make the boss run away. And then X is just screwed. Like, well, now what?
Yeah, Sigma's getting smarter.
I think Sigma is just setting himself up for failure, because he's engineering these stages, like, to work in such a way that, like, you can always get through them. There's always the mechanism you need to get through.
Yeah.
And all Sigma had to do was just not put that there.
There we go. See?
I will in a moment. How? How? And why? This makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I have no idea if it's intended or not, but it sure is fun. Yeah, because you don't need to come back with the bubbles. Because if you jump normal, you don't get high enough, but if you're jumping on a downward left slope for some reason, you get extra height. So it's got to be as soon as the slope starts. Hey, Yellow Flash. And hello, Rex. Yeah, you can just get right up there, and then just
That is insane.
hop around.
X is, I was just gonna say, it was like the voice of God in my ear, and here you are walking on water. What the hell? that reminds me of this old joke my friend told a long time ago when Final Fantasy X was new, and it was the scene where, I don't know what her name is, begins with a Y, I think, and she does this like summoning. Yuna, maybe? She does this like dance on like water or something.
Yeah, she's sending people to the afterlife. Whatever
the hell she was doing. It was like, he goes, yeah, you guys remember the Bible, right? And how Jesus walked on water? Watch this. And then he just shows me the cutscene.
Watch this.
That was so stupid.
That's such an important part of the game.
It seems like a whole lot of hullabaloo, though. It's like, you need a dance to send people to the afterlife. What happens when she dies? Like, who sends her to the afterlife?
Another summoner.
What if there's, like, hypothetically, what if they're, like, the last person in the world?
Then, uh-oh. Then you better not be holding any grudges.
Wow, that crab is really coming after you.
Yeah, I suck at hitting him with his weakness.
He's an angry boy.
He's an angry boy. Oh, you can do it with a right slope as well. I thought it was just left. Well, that's good to know.
He's a little crabby, I'd say.
I don't get it.
Wow.
I do get it.
Cradiosaurus. I don't believe this is a mod. I think this is vanilla X2.
Yeah, this is as vanilla as it gets. I don't have any mods for X2 besides
not even any sprinkles.
Ooh. Man, I want sprinkles, like just sprinkles.
When I was really little and I was like a stupid kid, I would actually sneak into the cabinet and like eat sprinkles out of the bottle.
I would do that with cake frosting, so don't feel too bad.
Yeah, I can't handle cake frosting though. If I have too much of it, I just get really sick. But sprinkles I could eat those for days.
I haven't had sprinkles on anything in so long. I forgot how to do the quick thing to get up to the sub-tank in this level. Like, I always just ride the guy.
You mean there's something faster?
Yeah, I think you can just do a charged up chain from that cliff over there.
Oh, maybe.
Let me try it.
I think
that's a lot easier.
I think that's how I always got it, because when you were like, you can ride the bug up, I'm like, you can? Because I never knew that, so I just always used the chain to get up there.
Yeah, he's like all flat, so I guess that's, you know, the only context clue it goes.
Yeah,
he's
I
flat on top.
That. I just assumed, oh, it's a bug, you know, it's a thing.
Yeah, he's gonna give me the ouchies.
The ouchies. I said this last time, but I don't understand that, why when he crashes into a solid wall, he can die, but when he crashes into a very small, simple wall that can break, he explodes. Does he just give up in that moment?
I mean, you know, just look at him.
He's had a long day.
Yeah, his whole life consists of just that one area going up and down. He finally gets to do something. He's like, all right, I fulfilled it. See you later.
I fulfilled my one purpose. What is my purpose? You crash into walls.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sigma. Hey, Retro Gamer.
What was I about to say about... Oh, the slope thingy. So I have like a very tiny amount of insight into the slope thing. I only learned about it just now, but having played Mega Man X Randomizer, I think I know why it does what it does.
Okay.
So in Mega Man X Randomizer, you can randomize your speeds for everything.
Mm-hmm.
We think that there's like a consistent speed for everything, like running forward, running right, running left, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe the reality is that actually there's a different speed for pretty much everything. Because I noticed sometimes in Mega Man X Randomizer, I will be playing, and if I hit a slope, I'll suddenly run like at hypersonic speeds.
Yeah, you know.
As I hit a flat piece of ground, I won't. So I believe that also probably means that you have your jump height when you're in a standing neutral position, your jump height when you're running, your jump height when you're dashing, and probably a jump height when you're on a slope, since that counts as another kind of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And also probably a different kind of jump height when you're moving left on a slope or right on a slope, since left and right movement aren't considered the same but flipped. They're actually counted as like two separate things,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably how they get the effects of like when wind is blowing at you or something. It's probably like if you're within the bounding box of like Storm, Eagles, Tornado,
Mm-hmm.
it probably just changes your movement speed in the direction.
Hey, check this out. Oh.
You know.
Oh no, I don't have the boots. Never mind. I'll have to come back.
Oh.
I thought I had the boots.
No Nike kicks for you.
No, not today.
But yeah, anyway, sorry for getting on a boring tangent. I just thought
That's
it was
alright.
interesting that the game has so many different values for your movement speed. I just thought that was cool.
Yeah, it's not one of those things that you really think of.
Yeah, you'd think that it would just be like your forward speed and whatever your movement speed to the right is, you'd think they would just flip it when going to the left, but it's like actually a completely separate value so that you can have things like resistors and boosters when you're moving in different directions.
Timu says X movement mechanics are never boring. And that's true. Like this game it feels like just super butter. Like that's why I just love coming back to these games. They're so much fun to play.
Yeah. I guess that's the thing. Like when you run up a slope, it feels like it's the same movement speed as when you're running on the regular ground, but it's actually a completely separate variable. So I just think that's cool that they thought about it that much.
Yeah. And then there's like fun exploits you can do with it.
Yeah, which is probably why jumps like that are possible, because either your movement speed or your jump height has changed, which is probably why.
Yeah, like I get movement speed changing because you're going down, but I don't know why you jump higher. But I don't care because it's fun to do.
I could. Wow.
That guy was just having his way.
He was persistent to be on your head.
What place is it that says "Have it your way"? That's Burger King, right?
Yeah, Burger King says "Have it your way."
He's the Burger King of bugs.
It's vaguely insulting. It's like vaguely like passive aggressive. Like, you know what? Fine, have it your way. Like, it's better than McDonald's, which is like I'm loving it, which I just thought was stupid.
Well, they're telling you how you feel.
Yeah, don't tell me how to feel. I don't love it. McDonald's is crap.
There's boob eyes in the background.
I'll give them that, and they have good toys, and that's McDonald's
always gets the best.
For me.
It always gets the best toys.
You know who gets the even best toys though?
No.
Japanese McDonald's.
Oh yes.
We get all the leftovers from Japanese McDonald's. It's bullcrap. Like they had a Super Mario thing they did once, and there was like a Bowser toy that they had or something like that. And we didn't get it in America, but they had it in Japan. So we only got like 6 out of the 8 toys. They cut 2 of them from America.
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna do the thing where he grows and gets bigger.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it today. It's really cool, and we get to look at 3 boob eyes. No, there's 5 boob eyes on screen. It's the family reunion.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 5.
I can't believe I never noticed that. Like, I saw the bee, the first stage bee. He's easy to spot.
You're standing on him right now.
Yep. But like, see, you can see he's getting slightly bigger. He's mode 7ing.
Oh, you're right. Wow, that is such a slow process. That should have been a lot faster.
Yeah, it takes like 5 full goes. But if he does that, then he's so much like stronger.
Wait, like makes him actually stronger if you let him do that?
Yeah, his defense and I think his attack goes up when he becomes the moth. I know he hits harder, or he takes less damage. Probably both. I've only done it a couple times, so I'm not 100% positive.
It takes so long for this to happen, though. They should have sped this up. Otherwise, this is a feature that I've never seen in like decades of playing this game.
Yeah, I never knew about it until the Legacy Collection.
Yeah,
because it was one of the
pointed it out to me.
It was one of the achievements. Because it said make him grow, and I said okay, so I just beat him up until he fell down.
My monster grow.
Rita's just throwing trash.
Yeah, she's just throwing trash. I mean, she lived in a space dumpster, so.
That's true.
I always thought it was stupid they called it a space dumpster. It's like, you really? Come on. Kids aren't stupid. You don't gotta call it a space dumpster.
Oh, look how big he's getting. Like, he's
Okay,
huge.
you can't dash over him now. Or you can, but it's difficult.
Yeah,
He
it's
is
a lot.
huge.
It's a lot tighter. Up there. See, he just broke.
I'll see you in a moment, I guess.
And then just his shell falling is just huge. Yeah, if you do contact damage with him, like, you're done, though.
That's crazy. I wish that that was like a thing more widely explained. It's kind of like when you fight Heatman.
You can't use dash eggs on him either. Oh man.
Really?
Apparently. He's makes him immune to it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Wow.
But anyway, sorry, Heatman did what?
Oh, it's like Heatman. If you hit Heatman with crash bombs, it heals him. That's like a feature that you wouldn't know unless you like went out of your way to do it.
Oh, I've never tried that.
Yeah, crash bombs heal Heatman because they're explosions and Heatman is fire. And,
Ooh.
yeah.
We're adding someone else to the conversation. Hello, you're on stream.
Hello, I am on stream.
Hello, you are on stream.
Yeah, what do you want for Whataburger?
Just the huge.
Number 1,
Yeah.
large fry.
Okay. I forgot who I just killed. Sorry.
Do you want an apple pie with that?
Stop asking me every time. I don't want an apple pie.
Like one?
Twitch said that he wants an apple pie. We'll have to mail it.
Okay.
They are pretty good. Oh, and Seta wants one too. You have to buy a lot of apple pies.
Okay, so 2
Just
apple pies.
bring enough for the rest of the
I'll
class.
eat them.
Yeah, bring enough for the rest of the class.
But, okay, so no apple pie. We have enough cookies and stuff at home, so
But I'm
just
dummy
get the
thick
apple
and my
pie
ass
today.
cheeks keep the sound of my ass cheeks clapping keep alerting me.
Get my so funny!
We're trying to infiltrate the base, and the sound of my ass cheeks clapping together keeps alerting the bad guys.
What?
I'm
Just-
sorry.
Don't worry
Really
about it.
poorly executed. I'm reciting that from
I
memory.
just want to let you know that I'm on my way to Whataburger.
Okay.
Coming home.
Okay. Be careful.
All you gotta know is that X is
Hopefully
dummy
they get
thick.
it right this time.
They better.
It's better.
There will be consequences to pay.
Love you.
There will be consequences. Alright, love you too.
Okay, bye, honey.
Bye bye. That was a wrong number. I don't really know.
Who is this strange woman? Why does she keep offering to buy me food?
I love that this jump is just... You can just barely make it. But if you dash, you can't make it. I don't think you
Really?
can make it with a dash. You can do it with a vanilla jump.
I wonder if the dash actually lowers your jump height because...
Maybe it lowers it
Yeah,
just a
lowers
bit.
your hitbox, but does it also lower your jump height? I figured it would reset your jump height.
I don't know. That's a Timo question.
That's interesting. I've never run into a jump that I couldn't make from a dash, so...
Yeah, it's just like... You'd only notice it in something incredibly
Something
specific like that.
You just did.
Oh man, I missed it.
Well, that's it. Game over. Oh, never mind.
I love the color scheme with the speed burner. It's so good looking.
Yeah, it is really cool. Speedburner I always thought was like super extreme. I thought it was neat that it was just an extra long dash.
Like I love that even uncharged, it's really a cool weapon because it leaves that trail
Yeah.
behind.
I always thought it was cool that if you fired it underwater, you can see the emitter. From
Yes,
the
yes,
lanes.
that's
a
so
really nice
cool.
detail.
Yeah, they when they want to, they put a lot of good little thoughts and details into this stuff.
I wished more weapons. Whoa, why are they falling so fast?
Because I hit like 3 searchlights.
Oh, does that make them go faster?
Yeah.
I didn't know that it made them go faster. I just thought it increased the amount of scans that they try to do on you.
Look at those red boots. Man, X is styling so hard.
He is. I gotta say, X looks really good in red. That's why every time there's an alternate color version for him, it's always red, but I'm like, you know, there's other colors you could use for him besides red.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like, X doesn't really have an alternate red color, except for when he's using, like, Fire Wave. And that's the one time where I'm like, yeah, that's accurate, I guess.
Yeah. The burner and chain make X2 an amazing speed game. I can never think of when to properly use chain.
Same. A speed burner is simple because it just flings you somewhere, but the chain I've never had a use for except for getting power-ups. I'm sure that it can be used effectively, I just never...
Oh yeah, it looks so like good when it's being used, like, I guess properly.
He broke his tail.
Well, he doesn't need it. He's trying to make me do drugs with it. He's a bad boy.
He's on drugs, look at him.
I love how this weapon is so perfect for this boss fight, because it hits the corners. Like, man, they thought about it.
Designed, like, perfectly for that. While he's faking you out with a Kagebushu no Jutsu over here.
Tell him I'm gonna Kagebushu his face off.
I always thought it was weird that when he evaporates, he evaporates, like the particles are cool, but he evaporates into a perfect square.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't know if that was on purpose, or if that's like the bounding box for his sprite or something.
Maybe a little bit.
It feels like that's the limits of his sprite, and it would have been cool if he just evaporated across the entire screen.
Oh yeah, like it went all the way across. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really.
X2 HD win.
Yeah, Maverick Hunter X2. I really want just a ROM hack of the first 3 X games, where all it changes is that you can fire your buster while wearing the other colors, like you can do in the PlayStation games.
Oh, that is so useful though. Having 2 fire buttons is actually great. Like, I use that whenever I'm playing X4 or Mega Man 8, because I can rapidly roll my thumb between square and triangle and get like some crazy rapid fire shots without using a turbo fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's really useful. And also just being able to shoot your buster while holding other weapons is useful. Like, I love being able to charge up a weapon and then pick away at someone with lemons and then whack them with a, you know, weapon of some kind. It's just really useful.
And it just looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah. Video games.
Video game logic. That's just X momentum logic.
Go off with a punch, and then you get that forward momentum the whole time. It's great.
Mm-hmm. I would like doing experiments with the minecart in Armored Armadillo stage. I have an editor. I forget what it's called, but it's basically a Mega Man X stage editor, and it's it works, but it's really kind of clunky, to be honest. It's really difficult because you have to place everything tile by tile, and there is no autocomplete function like you would expect in, like, you know, like Mario Maker or Mega Maker. So you have to place everything tile by tile, but the upshot is that you can play on an actual official. He's just gonna keep shooting at you while you're talking to Dr. Light.
Oh yeah. He's a man on a mission. And no, I'm not gonna skip the mid-boss.
The other way, it probably would have hit you.
Come on, he's new. Just leave him alone. He's trying.
He's new here. But the upshot about it, even though it's difficult to work with, is that you can play on an actual X1 ROM with your changes. So like, that's like really cool. So I did an experiment in Armored Armadillo stage because I noticed that I wanted to see if the minecart runs on a set path or if it's just a physical object.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it is indeed a physical object because you can add minecart tracks and it'll ride on your minecart tracks. And like you can like do all sorts of cool stuff with it and like have it fling you in different ways and do things like that. You can actually tell if you play on a couple of Mega Man X ROM hacks, like Mega Man X Hard Mode or whatever it's called.
I still haven't played that one. And yes, Zero, we did do it. It was all about, it's like, so close to 1,000. Phantom grab a minecart. Hey, Red Shirt.
Yeah, I want to experiment with it more, but it just takes so long to edit anything.
Can you do sprite editing?
I don't know if they have. I mean, I assume that whatever sprite editing you end up doing, you can do the same way that you would with regular Mega Man X ROM sprite editing or something.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I can tell, the editor is only used for level editing, so you'd have to edit your sprites the way you would do anything else.
I don't even know how I would do that.
Yeah, I just thought it was cool that you can mess with the minecart and make up your own tracks, and I'm like, the minecart has so much unused potential, I wish it was in other stages.
Yeah, or in another game. You know, I don't think they're beyond
or something
reusing.
like I like the idea of, like, you know, flinging the minecart off jumps and doing other strange things. One thing that happened that I didn't quite understand, I made just a really long straight track of minecart, and it was riding on it for a while, and then it slowed down to a stop and like rubber banded in the other direction, and I don't know why it did that.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe I put like the wrong tile down? I don't know, but it didn't like bounce off. It like came to a stop and then quickly flung the other direction.
Its mom called it home for dinner.
Yeah.
Minecart, it's time to get your sandwiches. Oh god, I can't be late again.
The street lights came on, what did we tell you? Stay where I can see you. I like this Ride Chaser segment, but man, it is really hectic.
Yeah, if you just hold the
actually like the slowdown.
Yeah, if you just hold the dash button and just shoot things quick enough, then you're golden.
I like how this part you're intended to
just die.
To like skid right at the end, and it's like, wow, how cool was that? But in reality, you can just wiggle the way that you did.
Yeah.
Just inch it closer.
It's OSHA all over again. It's like, why are there spikes near my useful things?
Yeah.
Neon jump, good.
Spikes at the end of the corridors. This is very dangerous.
I love this armor. It's so cool looking.
I like the armor. I don't like the legs. I feel like the legs could have been a little better. A
little bit too busy.
It's not that they're too busy. It's that I don't like the weird red things that swoop around the
oh, the like side racing stripes.
Yeah, like I wish it was the legs were I don't know, did something else.
I just like that red is used predominantly. And,
yeah,
because
like
the first game was blue, and this one's red and yellow. Sick mash. Yeah, did you see how fast I mashed the button? I'm so good at this game.
My I don't know why they didn't just have him do a charge shot for that. It doesn't really make any sense to me, but my explanation is that he stuck his buster into a port and overloaded it or something.
That makes sense. Makes more sense than...
That's my headcanon, because it doesn't make sense otherwise.
It doesn't even make sense, like, at all why it's there. I was like, oh boy, I get to ride a rocket and go into outer space. Oh.
Yeah, like, the rocket...
Why am I blowing it up?
I mean, I'm fine with the rocket. What I'm not fine with is the method of destruction. Like, why did he rapid fire so hard?
Well, you know how he uses that justice energy in X1. In this one, he uses justice energy to turn on turbo fire.
He did a Shungoku Satsu like Akuma and just did 99 hits in a single instant.
But you got Sonic Slicer.
X will jump on the rocket will launch up, and then green will go black, and you just hear...
And then he just falls, and then Ostrich appears. It just goes to normal. You do more damage with rapid fire. Well, yeah, if they don't have iframes.
Yeah. You know, your damage per seconds or whatever it is, DPS, would probably be better. But the big old cannonball charge shot is big old cannonball charge shot does more damage per single hit.
I bet that they didn't do it because if you had the arm capsule, it would be stuck in the second shot, and they're like, man, I can't figure out how to get past this. Let's make him shoot just a bunch of eggs.
Well, just have him shoot twice. I mean, that's all.
Oh yeah, just have it
have
show two inputs.
I mean, they've done it. Here's how they fix it. every time you jump on that capsule, it plays the demo for when you get the arm part in the capsule.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. And then you don't gotta do anything. Simple. Like, I don't know why. It baffles me that he just does this random charge, rapid fire ability that he just never had anywhere else.
Well, he used that at the beginning of X3 when they're taking out that thing in the opening cutscene.
It's not as rapid though. It's just him like pecking away at it.
Well, yeah, he's getting older. He's a little bit sleepy.
I guess so.
I always forget that not dash jumping off a wall, like just doing vanilla jumps, is faster. But it's muscle memory. Yeah, going up.
Yeah, it took me a long time to break that habit because I was like, dash jumping is so useful.
Yeah.
And then I realized if I wanted vertical speed, I had to not do that.
Yeah, because you're not off the wall as much.
Yeah, you can touch the wall and jump again faster.
Oh.
As opposed to when you dash jump.
Hold on, I'll be right back. There's a burglar at my house.
Uh-oh. I hope they have food. Well, hello there, stream. My name is Twitch. How are you?
Hey, yo. Look out, it's time to go. You know, I think the Mega Man cartoon would have been better if Mega Man yelled Banana Slamma.
Banana Slamma? I agree.
Plasma Slamba.
Plasma Slamma.
Let's see. I'm catching up on chat. It's my favorite speed stage in the series. It's so sick. Yeah, there's a lot of options in the stage.
I'm just thinking of Banana Slamma and all the times Mega Man said Plasma Power on the show, and it is 100% better.
Banana Slamma! Hey, Ark.
He jumps out of the fountain to get Power. Banana Slamma! Power Man just punches him in the face. I know he doesn't say Plasma Power there, but it's still funny.
It's a perfect opportunity for Banana Slamma. Like, I think this is
everything's the perfect opportunity for Banana Slamma.
This is a good video idea.
Oh my god, I want to do that now.
Mega March is gonna be replaced with just Banana Slammas.
Supercut of every Plasma Power, but replaced with Banana Slamma.
You know what? I'm gonna meet Ian Corlett in April. I think I'm gonna see if he'll say Banana Slamma for me.
Oh, is the voice really for DK?
No, for Mega Man.
Wait, who are you speaking with? I don't know. Who is that? I don't know the name.
Ian Corlett is the one that played Mega Man in Ruby Spears.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought his name was familiar. I don't know why I thought he was the voice actor for DK.
I don't know what the voice actor for DK is named. Ark says, what the hell did I come into? Some great stuff.
How did you manage to set up a meeting with him?
Oh, he's gonna be at a convention.
Oh, I see. Oh my god, what convention? I wanna go.
Kamea-con. It's a Dragon Ball convention, and he played Goku in the Ocean dub.
Voice actor in the Ocean dub, right?
Yep. So he's gonna be there, and I'm gonna. I really want to try to set up an interview with him somehow. I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah.
So I need to get in touch with those people.
Him and Scott McNeil, I would love to just talk to two of them.
That'd be really fun.
Like, he was the voice of my childhood. Just every time he said Plasma Power, I got so hyped.
Yeah, but now he's gonna be saying Banana Slamma.
That's the best. Hey, can you please just say Plasma Power for me one time? It would make my entire life if you just say that. Oh yeah, no problem. And then he just pulls a Banana Slamma on you. Watch out, it's Dr. What? I mean, Sergius.
His friends call him Sergi for short.
Sergi. I never know how to pronounce his name, but
I think it's
when I look up the Japanese pronunciation, I try to base how I say it off of that. It's like...
Man, he's
I always thought it was
weird spot
Sergi,
today.
but it's almost like Sergey, like a Russian name.
Yeah, it's like Sergey.
But I don't know. But then there's an S, so it's like Sergeis. In Japanese, it's Sagase or Sagase or something. So that's why I think it's supposed to be Sergeis. Oh, don't die.
Yeah, I didn't know that touching this back part would hurt you.
I didn't know that either.
I never touched it.
Stop touching it. You're gonna die.
Here's some time to get those gold armor codes. Oh yeah.
Dr. Robotnik.
So it's a running thing. It's always been a running thing with me that when he explodes, his hand is left behind.
Is it?
I never want to admit that that's not what it is, but it looks like it's a hand holding the joystick. But it's just the front little panel screen.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But when I was a kid, I was like, oh man, his hand, it's hardcore.
that's hardcore. Look at his hand left behind. Yeah, robotic violence.
Yeah.
I wanna go back and look at the current ratings for X4, and I wanna just show the rating and the cover art, and then do a hard cut to double slicing the Reploids to pieces.
What a freak!
Hey, double!
What's the matter?
And they're just like, ah!
Yeah, they're in pain.
I'm gonna go get like some green screen squibs or something and just edit those on top of it. Just throw that on there, add some like Mortal Kombat like death noises and stuff.
It was rated K to A.
I thought it was rated teen originally for PlayStation.
I've got it right here. Let's look. Hold on.
Yeah, take a look. 'Cause I don't remember what the original PlayStation release was.
I've got to take off my headphones. Not very long. Hold on.
Okay.
MX2. It's kids to adults. K-A.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. X drops a dam with a hard D, and...
Zero drops like 2 of them.
Zero drops like 2.
Add 3 to the dam counter.
Oh my god. 3 dams and a bunch of bloody Reploids.
The dams is how, like, my friend, like, introduced this game to me. He's like, you gotta come over and play this. You can play a Zero. And he's cussing.
He says, damn. That's like the new Detective Pikachu trailer dropped today, and Proto Dude was like, he says hell! And
oh really? I haven't seen it.
I just thought that was so funny.
He says hell!
That's like such a thing. Pikachu said hell! Oh man, it's like I mentioned on the tweet I responded to where they're just exploding right on top of you. That was a nice distance.
Oh, have you done this?
I haven't farmed there, no.
No, you gotta take the easy way up.
Oh, doing a little hop like that. That's pretty cool.
Today's video is brought to you by Banana Slimer, the only banana you'll ever want to slime.
That was really, really sick how you got up there, actually. I've never seen anyone go a reverse route to get up there.
Yeah, I think that's the preferred way in, like, speedruns.
Well, yeah, because the intended way is ridiculous.
Punch.
What was I just saying? Oh, yeah, I responded in the thread, how when I was younger, I saw the Power Rangers Turbo movie, and, the villain Divatox or whatever, she says Hell's Bells, and I remember that sticking with me for so long. I'm like, you can't say hell in a kid's show.
Yeah, well that's like the Super Mario Brothers movie. Like it says hell twice.
That is a crazy movie to begin with, so...
Yeah. Oh, did you ever notice that Agile's he like is in an iron lung now and he still comes to get you? Like that's dedication.
Yeah, I thought that was an excellent battle body that he had, where it looks like he's gonna play the meanest game of Arkanoid you've ever seen. He just uppercut the crap out of him. Right on the chin.
Oh, man.
That's because there's so many things you can do that, like, everyone has their own experiences, and there's just always something new that I'm discovering.
There's anytime I see something, I'm like, first of all, what, you know, like, yeah, that's the, oh, wow, I didn't mean to do that. That's, like, the beauty of these games. There's just so much cool stuff that's hidden beneath the surface.
Yeah, I wish that I could speak to some of the original devs and just be like, what are the other things you hid in here, if you even remember?
Yeah.
Wow, he got bodied. He was like, haha, X. Since the last time we met, I've learned a few moves. He just hops off the walls immediately. It's just like hard reads. Like, I want to just make this like a fighting game compilation. Just stick like MLG stuff all over the screen. Hard reads on Flame Stag.
Oh, I'm botching that one pretty hard. There we go. I suck doing the Shoryuken like so hard.
He's lucky that you can't one-shot him. Otherwise, he would have definitely
Clipped his wing.
My one weakness, punches.
Dying, my one weakness. I do love Moth's design. It's really good. It's one of my
It
favorites.
is pretty cool. Have you seen the Halloween art that bonus level did for me? She drew me as Blast Hornet and her character as Morph Moth, because somehow it became a meme on our server that Duster was a moth that constantly bothers me.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I gotta go find that.
Hello, first rate hate. Thank you. I like your picture. Thanks. I love it whenever a self-proclaimed expert watches my streams. Yeah, dude, like your stuff, like it still blows my mind, and I'm so glad that you can stand to stay with a little scrub like me.
I mean, getting the Hadoken is one thing. Like that probably blew everyone's mind when you were like a kid.
Yeah.
But like everyone knows about that now. I feel like the Shoryuken is like a lesser known one. Like everyone knows it's there, but like I don't think too many people know cool ways of getting it. Like I didn't know that you could just jump up. I always wondered if there was a way to jump up. So the fact that you can do that is just like, well, there you go.
Yeah, neon jumping is so much fun. Cause I remember way back in the day, like I didn't know how to do it, and Sato was like, he was in chat, and he was like, do it, do it. This is how you do it. I want you to practice, and I want you to do it.
This is how we do it.
And it was. But yeah, he just like kept saying, all right, do it, and by the next stream, I want to see you get it, and then you'll get a prize. And then I did it. He was like, I'm very proud of you. It was so great. Well, botched that one pretty hard. I should change the name of the channel to botch that one pretty hard.
Botched that one pretty hard.
I'm good at Mega Man X because I never knew how to do that. Always too lazy to get the armor. How can anyone beat Booba? I don't think anyone can beat Booba Eyes now. He's the real mastermind behind everything.
Crap, where is it? I'm looking on my server and I'm finding like text about it.
Uh-huh.
But not the actual thing itself.
Booba Eyes is the best Roller Master. Booba Eyes is best anything ever, period. Double's cousin. Now I feel like Greg is here. Everybody's always someone's cousin. Hey Maria, do you want to come say hi? Or just shout? There we go.
Good shout.
I'm eating hamburgers.
Woo!
Good.
I love the boss explosions in the beta for this.
Oh yeah.
I missed that. It just
the pop. Just done.
See, that should be like something you can unlock in this game. It saves so much time. So I have to spend like a total of 5 minutes or so watching explosions. Especially in X3. Like those explosions take your whole natural life. Let's see if I can do it without any sound cues. Ah, I got him. I got him once. Got that.
Ah, there it is.
Got that controller ASMR that people tend to like. I like the sound of a well-used controller.
Like a GameCube controller.
That is a clicky stick. Hi, Maple. I'm in the process of getting the cat cam set up. Maple, your time is coming.
That's ominous.
Well, see, like, the way this room is set up, it's like a half room, and it's got a big opening in the wall. It's got like a mini, I don't know, ledge or something. So she jumped from the living room couch to sit on this little ledge, and she's just looking at me. She's like, I want to be on the desk. I want to be the main character.
I'm gonna be the protagonist. I'm gonna sit by the window in the classroom and have crazy hair.
I want to be the guy. I don't know why you can walk around before this boss appears.
Oh crap, I'm not looking. Hold on a second.
It might already be gone.
Yeah, probably. I was trying to switch windows back to the stream while I was saving these images.
Yeah, like when you teleport in, you can just walk around and he doesn't come until you stop moving. So you can line yourself up better for stuff. X2 is a neat game. I wish Driz was here, because this is his favorite. He's always like, no, the other ones matter, just X2.
I'm always surprised that more people prefer X2 over X3. I actually personally love X3 more than X2.
Yeah, I love X3, but I can totally
Like,
get
I'm
it.
not that X2 is bad. I just prefer... I think the design aesthetic of X3 better than X2.
I loved it as a kid so much because you could play as Zero. Oh my god. It's Dr. Light with all the capsules. He's doing it. He's here. He's got a sword. He's killing everybody. You know, like, that was so cool. Like, that's something that's completely lost now. Just because, you know, you can play as Zero in a ton of games, but that was special. Thank you, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Only X games I played are 1 and 8.
I don't know where I read this from. It was just a quote from someone talking about their experience with X3, and it was like, I remember sitting there staring at my screen for a good minute after Zero dropped in from the ceiling, and nothing was happening because I thought it was a cutscene, so I didn't touch the controller. And he goes, I swear to God, I pooped myself a little when I pressed the right directional button and Zero moved.
That's amazing.
That is pretty great.
Poop myself just a little.
Just a little funny song move. Just a little nug.
Oh man, I'm way too far over. Zero's gonna... Where am I?
What was... I don't know if I saw the same thing you did. What the hell?
If you dash in, it gives you like just a second to do a Shoryuken before it activates the cutscene. And instead of walking you over to the left, it'll just activate it. It's so good. You can use that to do an invincibility glitch.
Because of the frame rate, Zero just did some weird screen flying.
Oh, he teleported in. Oh, cool.
He like fell from the top of the ceiling over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's how it does. He was trying to copy the Sigma thing. Sigma looks so happy about it. He's like, yeah, I got a friend. And Ark, yes, we did it.
That's what his jaw's doing.
All right, let's see if I can not get hit. Damn, this game's hard. This game's impossible. Can someone put exclamation TGII, please?
Zero just destroyed the floor. Thanks, Zero.
Zero's got punches for days.
He does got punches for days. Did he just block?
Yeah.
I never get this fight because I always try to get the parts. But I don't remember him blocking.
Yeah. He's a stinky cheater.
I like how he has medium shots and fully charged shots, but he doesn't have to charge up for any of them.
No, it's because he's evil right now, and that makes him stronger.
So he can just think. So he's basically like the computer in the Street Fighter game. He doesn't need to do the friggin' inputs for any of their attacks.
Exactly.
Cheater.
Hey Vincey, thank you.
What, did he just dash? Okay.
he really wanted to get in a position. He's like, ah, wait, I'm coming.
It's like Vile. He needs to put you down on that exact pixel.
Oh yeah, Maria, get over here. Vincey, Maria's here.
What's up?
All Zero's actions are based on your distance from him. Ah. That's kind of like how it is on X5. I mean, I know if you jump over him, he punched the ground. Oh, Maria send. If you, we've discussed that if you.
Avocado
Oh no, that's a different send.
from the avocado bacon burger.
Oh man. Avocado down. Avocado down.
Not in this house.
Yeah, not in this house. Let's go, bub. I love how he uses his weakness from the last game. That's so cool. I wish they carried that on to all the other games. He's like, I used to be weak to electric spark. Well, not anymore. Now it's mine.
You think the electric spark to be your ally? I was born of it. Raised it. Or whatever the hell he says. Wow, okay. Gee, Sigma, calm the hell down. He, like, busted your ass across that wall. That really is just electric spark, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally just electric spark.
He uses it cooler than me.
Yeah.
He's like styling all over the place. It's like, check out these style points. Oh man, that would have killed me. Vincey says avocado.
What's up, rock and rollers? How you doing? How's it going? How you doing? How you doing?
Let's see.
Hey,
Okay.
There might be a little bit of echo, but I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this so everybody's in on all the conversation.
Okay, guys. So.
Watch out, he's got mode 7.
Oh no, 3D vector magic.
So.
Oh my god, I love the rotations that he's doing. He's like,
Oof.
well, time to fight him normally, I guess.
Yeah, time for him to be a bad boy.
I have a sad story.
Is it about the avocado?
It's about Whataburger by our house. So,
Uh-oh.
I used to love going to this Whataburger, right? Because
It's set up like a
it was
tragic tale.
it was like one of the fewest Whataburgers that would actually like artistfully like
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine. I was kind of choking on water there, but they would like magically make these like Whataburger sandwiches like perfect. They wouldn't be like lopsided or anything, and like they'd have the perfect amount of sauce, and you would open up like even the folding of the sandwiches was really good, and like look at that beautiful burger. But
She's pantomiming everything. It's
but
great.
well, I'm Spanish.
I can hear the
I gotta pantomime everything because I'm Spanish. But anyway.
They do talk with their hands.
But so I go to this Whataburger because it's after work and I'm hungry. And so I get the 3-piece chicken box, which is very rare for me because I almost always get the avocado bacon burger. Like, just hands down, that's my #1 sandwich.
You're avocado.
I am. When I find something, I never really change it.
But
But I ordered the chicken box because I was like, it's been a while since I ordered the chicken box. Yes, I want that gravy because that's a staple. And then I'll get a patty melt for Jonathan. And so...
this Whataburger.
And so... girl, you don't even know. And so I get home. There's no onions on the patty melt. And then there's... like, the gravy is the most wateriest thing ever.
It's like 90% water.
90% water and, like, not enough gravy. Like, I'm used to this gravy being, like, so thick, it's just like you can feel yourself having a heart attack. And so, I'm like, okay, so let me just be nice and, because I'm really loyal to this Whataburger and just tell them what happened. So, number one, I call them, And I'm like, hey, you know, I wanted to tell you that I got this order, and number 1, no onions, and then 2.
I don't think you brought up the onions.
No, I don't think I brought up the onions.
Because you were like, oh no, I forgot.
But I wanted to say the onions. But I told them, and my chicken box, like, the gravy wasn't even gravy, it was just, like, water. And the lady was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me, because I know exactly what happened. Because she was, like, the training manager or whatever. And she's like, come in, we'll replace it for free. Just tell them so-and-so told you to do a remake. And I was like, okay, great. So I go in, like, 2 days later. Same thing, after work. I'm hungry. And so I get there, and of course it's after work hours, so like a huge line is there because everybody and their mother wants Whataburger after work. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I ordered the same thing, and I wait. It took like 30 full minutes for me to get this food because everybody and their mother was there.
And their mama.
And so I get there. Number 1, they hand me the wrong order because I look at this bag and it's like filled to the brim, and I'm like, what is, and I look at the ticket and it's the wrong thing. I was like, hey, this isn't my order. And they're like, oh, okay. And the guy's like all flustered. He's like, oh, did that drive off? I don't know. And then he like, what did you have? And I said, and I was like, I repeated my order. He's like, okay. And he go grabs it. And then he's like, oh crap, I charged you for this, and I that's $4 difference. And then he gives me like $3 and some change, and he's like, there, I made it better. And I'm like, okay. And then he hands me the bag with the correct order. So I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, the ticket says this is my order, so okay, whatever. I leave with, you know. I leave. Get home. There isn't even a freaking gravy in my chicken box. Like at all. Like the whole purpose was the gravy.
Now you don't have watery gravy.
I don't have gravy at all.
Exactly.
I just have chicken.
That's how they fix the problem.
I just have chicken. And so like I tweeted at Whataburger. I was like, what the hell's wrong with you? Whataburger used to be great. And I tweeted them a picture too. And Sigma knows, like he like sent me a text as soon as I like tweeted at Whataburger. And then like I go today and I'm like, okay, it's lunch hour, or not even, it's like lunch hour has passed here. And I get just barely, and I get my staple Whataburger, my avocado bacon burger, and I was like, okay, they can't mess this up. And guess what?
Are you serious?
They freaking messed up. Like the actual avocado bacon burger lopsided and squished, and then too much of the sauce, and so like everything's falling out.
No,
I don't know, it's the sauce. You're using too much sauce.
But like it was so uncomfortable, and I was just like, man, I'm just so upset. I'm just eating this because I'm sad now.
You should have just went to Cane's.
Like, but I'm really sad because like I used to really love enjoying going to that Whataburger because they made it so like they made everything freaking beautiful. The Avocado Chronicles. And so I'm sad because the Whataburger by my house is now crappy. And I've noticed that like the staff there they're a whole bunch it's a whole bunch of teens now. Like it used to be like a whole bunch of like older folks, you know, so they knew what was going on, but now it's, man, we got some youngins in there, and they be messing left and right.
I had similar experiences happen to me at a couple of different places I used to go to. There was a Taco Bell that I used to go to that was very local to me, so I used to go there all the time. And this guy that I knew there, I was like vague friends with. Like I wasn't like really good friends with this guy, but we were on good terms. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we'd BS and stuff while I'm waiting for my order to come through or whatever. And this one time, I'm in the drive-thru. I'm coming home from work. I'm really hungry. It was like 12 a.m. because I had like a really late shift at work. And I was like, hey man, yeah, I just want to go get myself a beef quesarito. If there's any beef on it, excuse me, if there's any beans, just please replace the beans with extra meat. I don't want any beans on my burrito. So he's like, all right, man, no problem. So like we're BSing, whatever. My meal comes out. So I'm like, all right, Jason, I'll talk to you later. Take care. So I go home. I open up my Taco Bell, and it's an all-bean burrito.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm like, this is the most opposite thing that could happen. I asked for no beans, and in place of beans, give me extra meat. And this dude went ham on those beans. Like, and like, what do I do at that point? Like, the Taco Bell is like a 15-20 minute drive away. I'm hungry now. So I sat in sadness and I ate it.
See, I always call the store and ask for a manager because they want the feedback.
Yeah, they usually work with you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I used to do the surveys. Like, there was this old woman there who was like very not an employee of Taco Bell. Like, I'm just like, lady, what are you doing here at Taco Bell? Like, you seem like you should be in like a book club or something. Like, she was really nice. Like, I'm not saying that to like bash her. It was just very out of place because the Taco Bell was employed with like tons of like teens and like middle-aged managers or whatever. Like, very responsible adults running the place and like very simple teenagers doing everything else. I don't mean simple as like an insult. I just mean like they didn't seem very like very laid back, kind of like, yeah, what's up, dude, like that kind of attitude.
Yeah.
And I sound so old as I'm telling the story. So this old woman was just so nice to me. She's always just like, hello, welcome to Taco Bell, we're glad to have you here. And I'm just like, oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here. Well, that's wonderful.
Oh.
Will you have time? May I please take your order? Oh my god, I would be delighted to give it to you. Like, she was just so nice. So, she was just overly nice and overly professional, and not in like a bad way. It was just very... I felt like I was talking to someone's grandma. It was great. So on her thing, I finally got a survey on one of my coupons or my receipts, because you don't get them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, there's a survey attached to your receipt. If you have a moment, it would really mean the world to me. If you could just take your time to fill this out. And I'm like, yes, of course, anything for you. It's no problem. And I don't remember verbatim what I said, but I remember my description was, this woman is so welcoming and wholesome that I feel like I am not at an ordinary Taco Bell. I feel as though I've been transported to the world of Demolition Man, and I am currently in one of the 5-star Taco Bell restaurants of the future, as Taco Bell is the only restaurant to survive the fast food war. She made me feel so fancy and so nice being in this Taco Bell that like it was an experience. And I don't know if anyone ever reads those comments, but Lord, I hope they do, because she absolutely deserves like 10 out of 10, 5 stars for everything.
When we worked at Toys R Us, and when people would get good surveys, they would be told. So maybe it's like that everywhere.
Same for where I work too. Like.
Oh, like currently?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm playing One Hit Kill, Mega Man X.
You died.
Yeah, I got bead.
Bead.
I just wanted to play this during the story because everybody's just like, I'm staring at the thanks for playing.
One Hit Kill mode, just like
I've never played it.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll affect your armor, because when you have the armor, it cuts your damage in half. So won't you be left with like 1 pixel of health left?
I will check after this stage.
And will the heart tanks increase your health? I wonder.
I don't know.
Everybody say hi to Mallow.
Hi, Mallow.
Oh, Mallow.
She was like trying to leave her scent on the TV.
Yeah.
Like, just pawing at it.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to play the video.
I think she's trying to. What are you doing, baby?
She's trying to help Mega Man. She knows that he might die in 1 hit. I just we're on the topic, does anyone mind if I rant about some local fast food chains that are pissing me off lately? I just need to get this off my chest.
Yeah,
you know, just do it. This is all because of you, buddy.
Oh my gosh. So I usually order, and everyone's gonna crucify me for this, but I usually order from Papa John's because that's what bonus level likes. She likes Papa John's pizza. She doesn't like Domino's. And don't get me wrong, I like both. So this isn't, don't judge me based on my pizza choices, because if I was still living in New Jersey, I'd be getting very different pizza.
Oh yeah. John Papa.
But Papa John's is everywhere, so it's the one pizza that we can tolerate. The only problem is that Papa John's really doesn't know what they're doing. This is when I was in Pennsylvania. So we would order from them quite regularly to the point where like they were starting to recognize us, but they kept having issues with our orders. One time they didn't give us our 2-liter of soda. Another time they forgot an order of chicken wings. Another time we had a coupon for like an extra large pizza and 2 medium pizzas. So what they did was they took the extra large pizza, put it on the bottom, and then took the 2 medium pizzas and put those on top, so that when it sat, the weight of the 2 medium pizzas crushed the extra large one and stuck all the cheese to the top of the box. Another time, they just straight up forgot to bring another pizza that was part of our order. Like, they were really, like, dropping the ball hard after a while. I don't know who they got in here, but it was really getting annoying. So we decided, look, they keep forgetting things, they keep screwing up orders. Let's just go there and pick up the pizza. Maybe that'll be easier. So we show up at the Papa John's, and the guy at the thing recognizes our address, because we usually order online with our profile, so he recognizes us. And he's like, you know, we do deliver out to where you guys are. And we're like, yeah, we know. Well, you guys don't have to, you know, like, keep coming out here to go get the food. We can just deliver it to you if you want. And we're like, we know, we prefer to come in. And he was like, all right. And the reason why is because there's a delivery fee attached to if you order it, and also
that's why we pick up everything.
Attach a tip online. The thing is, if you attach a tip, you don't know if the service is going to be any good online. Yeah. I thought the whole point of a tip is that you're tipping the person based on their performance. So when I order online and I drop Papa John's like a $5 or $6 tip for my order, and then my food shows up and it's completely ruined, I want to take my tip back, but you can't do that.
Right. Yeah.
And I called them so many times, and they just kind of like, they don't really do anything to fix it. I mean, like, yeah, they eventually send someone back out to get me my food, but it's like an hour late at that point. And I asked them, I said, why is it always so late to get like my replacement food back? And they're like, oh, well, you're technically, because of where you live, you're last on our route. And I'm like, but I ordered like an hour ago. It's not fair. Yeah, and that's just like the kind of stuff they did. And then here, I had another, my Google review is still up. I ordered a pizza for New Year's, and I asked for, I don't know, like double toppings with like a coupon or something. There was no cheese on the pizza.
What?
And I called up, and I was just like, at first I called because I thought they had gotten my order wrong, and I was like a little pissed off because I'm like, hey guys, like my order is this. And then I looked back, and then I found out, okay, no, I used the wrong coupon. So that was my bad. So I called them back, and I said, hey, I just wanted to apologize. I did use the wrong coupon. That was my fault, but I have another problem with my order. And they're like, all right, what is it? So I explained, there's like no pizza, no cheese on the pizza. And she goes, well, I used 2 cups of cheese. I don't know what you want me to say. And I go, I don't want you to say anything. I want to replace your pizza. There's no cheese on this. Pizza consists of 3 ingredients. It's bread, sauce, and cheese. And you're missing one of those ingredients. I have 2/3 of the pizza here.
My pizza has no pizza on it.
Exactly. It's just bread and tomato sauce at this point. So she's like, well, I put the cheese on it. And she was like arguing with me about whether or not, you know, there's actually cheese on the pizza. So I go, look, I just put up a Google review. If you want to go to Google and check out your location and check out the latest review, you can see the picture of my pizza and that there's no freaking cheese on it. And she goes, well, what do you want me to do? And I go, I want a new pizza. So
I got boo-booed.
Finally, she goes and... Oh, man, you got boo-booed. She goes and sends me out a new pizza, and this new pizza that we get, like, they send us, like, a new version of the same order. Like, I only needed it for 1 pizza, whatever. These next two pizzas are just absolutely saturated.
Oh, I knew it. I knew
I
it.
want to be mad, but I like extra cheese. Works for me.
That's so funny.
It was. I felt bad though because I did kind of go off on her phone, like not like terribly, but I mean like, why are you arguing with me?
Yeah, she
Like,
was
I'm
being
not lying
rude.
about this.
Yeah,
Like,
she
really?
was being a jerk.
The customer's always right.
I mean, I wasn't even like the thing that got me is she goes, "Well, you called us up earlier about your coupon, so," and I'm like, "What is that supposed to mean? I just called back now and admitted that I was wrong. I'm calling because there's no you can. I have photographic evidence, lady. You can see." So yeah, it was just weird that they were like fighting me over it. So like I've been hesitant about ordering from there anymore. But ever since that incident, it seemed to have gotten the orders correct. It's just like. Man,
Wow.
like, I don't know, it's just really stupid and combative. I don't know why they gotta be like that.
Why you gotta be like that?
At least it makes a
Why you
good
gotta be
story.
like that? I just want my pizza.
Did I ever Boobies is impossible. But did I ever tell you the story about, it was the very last time I went to McDonald's. This was like years ago. And I ordered a Big Mac because I was leaving work. It's like after midnight. I'm like, all right, you know, there's a McDonald's right here. I'm pretty hungry. So I'm like, I'm gonna get a Big Mac just for old time's sake. You know, I haven't been here in like a year, so you know, let's do it. And I ordered a Big Mac, and it I don't even check it. You know, like it's just like, all right, there's food in my bag. I'm going home.
Right.
And you know, I get home, I get changed, pull out the food. I'm like, yes, finally time. And you know, the Big Mac is bread, ingredients, bread, ingredients, bread.
Right, it's like a layer.
This one was just bread, bread, ingredients, bread. Like, they forgot the entire top section.
What the? They're running a beef or something?
I have no clue. Like, they didn't put lettuce or anything. It was just bread. Like, there was nothing.
Someone just forgot. They got distracted and then they were like, yeah, it's done.
But, you know what? Eating just from the middle bread to the bottom, it was actually a lot, like, better that way. It just had a better texture to it. But I took a picture of it. Like, I wasn't even mad. I just thought, yeah, take that, boob eyes. I just thought it was funny. You know, it was like, it's too late to do anything. So I took a picture of it, and then I went there the next day. I'm like, can I have the rest of my sandwich, please?
Yeah, man, it was, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. You know, and you mentioned earlier about just like calling the. There's a KFC by me that keeps screwing everything up, and every time I order from them, I stop in the parking lot and check my order consistently now, because they've screwed up my order multiple times. And every time I call them and I'm like, you forgot this, or you didn't include that, or whatever it was, man, he just yeeted that stone at you.
I wanted to see if okay, yeah, I'm still one hit kill.
Doing too much damage though. You need to take like a tiny. Okay, even tiny things are killing you.
Yeah, it's probably supposed to be one tick, but it's graphically showing 3. Because I know the randomizer has trouble with D-Rex when his health is changed.
Yeah,
so that's probably the same.
When D-Rex's health goes to 0, it usually shows like nothing, and then one hit it'll go to 1.
Oops. Yeah.
But yeah, the KFC always screws up, and I call them up. They're like a 20-minute drive from my house. So like when we get KFC, it's like we're in it for the long haul. We're getting KFC.
You bought the engagement ring for the Colonel.
Oh yeah, it's right there. I hid the ring inside of a chicken wing. It's a wedding wing.
I was gonna call it chicken ring, but that's better.
Yes. Well, chicken rings are White Castle.
Oh yeah, that's true. Man, I wish we had White Castle around here. I love that place.
I love White Castle. But anyway, long story short, I keep calling the KFC, and I'm like, yeah, you forgot like a part of an order. What's going on? Can I just get a refund? And they're like, you can't get refunds over there. I'm like, you can't refund me my money in any way, shape, or form. And they're like, no, you just have to come in. And I'm like, I have to come in? What? And I'm like, you guys, I'm 20 minutes away. You can't just correct my order or something? Give me my money back? They're like, no, but if you come back, we'll give you the missing items. I'm like, why am I driving 20 minutes to come back to your KFC that you screwed up on, and you can't even give me my money back? So, you basically are saying, yeah, we screwed you out of your order and some money, so deal with it.
Yeah.
Is that like a policy for every KFC or what?
I have no clue. But yeah, that sucks because, you know, like, what if you don't have a car? You know, what if you just took the bus there?
What if I was, like, you know, taking an Uber or something to go get some food, or did like an Uber Eats, I have to pay them twice for food that you guys screwed up, and you won't even, like, refund me the food or anything. So, you know, it's not like, okay, let me drive my car 20 minutes back up to your restaurant, you'll give me the food and you'll refund me or something. It's like, no, we're going to drive up there, you're going to waste gas and time, and then come back to your cold food at your house. It's
Oh, this is going to be the hardest thing ever. Already dead.
And died. You got Stingling, yo.
At least I didn't get banana slammed.
Banana Slammer! That's gonna be Spark Mandrill. In like a minute, he's gonna banana. When you get to Spark Mandrill, I can't wait. I want to just see him punch you square in the face. Did you know in Japan he doesn't say banana slammer?
Oh, what does he say?
He just says banana and then the action that he's performing. So when he's throwing a kick, it's banana kick, and when it's a punch, it's banana punch. He never actually says banana slammer.
Man, the lore's deep. Ah, I got tongued.
Oh no, he gave you a little kiss.
A little kiss. I kill you.
I'm gonna try this a couple more times. I've beaten him with Buster without taking damage before, but I don't think today's the day.
Does the game force you to play Buster only?
No, I just don't have his weakness.
Oh. He looks like Spike from The Land Before Time.
Or the pet in Magic School Bus.
Yeah. What was their name? Lizzie or something?
Yeah, it was Lizzie.
What a stupid name.
What is this, Rampage?
I was just gonna say, that's the name of the lizard from... I would love it if Lizzie from Rampage swapped places with the lizard from Magic School Bus. Seatbelts, everyone! And then just Lizzie just smashes the bus. Just needs Miss Frizzle for a health power-up.
Yeah, picks it up and eats it. Man, Rampage is fun. Remember that time we just sat and played through the whole thing? Where is that
Rampage, Universal Tour.
Yeah, on 64?
I don't have it for 64. I know World Tour was for N64.
Oh, okay.
Universal Tour might have been on 64, but it's just the sequel, and you play as not the lizard, werewolf, and gorilla. You instead play as a rhino, and something else. I don't remember who else you play as, just because the rhino is the best.
Yeah, I know the one.
I gotta go look this up. This is bothering me.
Oh my god. Woo! You're missing these
Universal
sweet
Tour.
jukes.
Who the hell do you play as? It's weird that on the cover it shows George, Lizzie, and whatever, and then they show one of the rats.
Ninja,
Like
don't hate your life.
But that's not even the three that you start with.
Well, it's called brand recognition.
Yeah.
Because Rampage is a strong IP.
You play as a rhino, a rat, and a lobster.
Oh yeah! Ah, damn! I was doing pretty good.
And then there's a fourth hidden character who's just like an alien.
Yeah, I remember the eyeball alien or whatever.
Yeah, his special was like stupid. They built him up because they're like, oh my god, he's an alien. He sucks. He's just like he's kind of weak, and his special like doesn't even destroy anything very effectively. He just spits out his eyeball and then it explodes, and I'm like, that's not good.
I just want to play as George. Like you had to unlock the original 3.
Yeah, well that was the story, is that you were rescuing them.
Yeah, but I mean like that's just so different than the story from the original games.
I don't even know what the story from the first one is.
Why is Twitch echoing so much? Because I took my headphones out so everybody could hear him. Because Maria's here too. But I think this is about the end of the stream. I just wanted to hang out. We already played through X2, and this is just for finishing up fun conversations. But I will go to Mandrill so we can do the banana punch.
Banana punch. spores.
Banana Slammer! I really gotta get Corlat to do Banana Slammer. That'll be the funniest thing ever.
Oh my god.
I really need to try to get in touch with him and say, hey, we're gonna be in the same place for like a day. Could I schedule an interview? I'll give you $20.
Do you think he'd be down for an interview?
I have no idea.
Does he do paid interviews? I don't know how it works.
I don't know. I've never tried anything of the sort or looked into
I
it.
would love to interview Mega Man related voice actors on the show, or just like anywhere.
Yeah, I want
to get in touch with Lucas Gilbertson.
I've tried that too.
He was Ghost.
Yeah, I tried that as well. I was like, you know, fledgling thing, but lots of people here love you, and then just nothing. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah,
I know you're active.
He used to be very involved with his fanbase. He used to redub scenes all the time, and he would.
Yes.
What else did he do? He would do like let's plays of games that he was in.
Yeah, I remember he did Drunk X8, and he was really
awesome.
Really bad at it.
I just wanted to talk to him and just have him say one thing for me. Like, just never got back to me.
He's like, hey, this is Zero, Banana Slammer.
You want to know who I did get in contact with more than Lucas Gilbertson?
What'd you get?
The English voice actor for Zero from X4.
I know you've mentioned that to me before, but I don't really remember the story too much.
Alright, so the story is, while I was working on Time Skimmer 6, which is still coming out, I swear, please stop bothering me about it. No, I'm kidding. While I was working on it, I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if I can get one of the voice actors, either Lucas Gilbertson or anyone from Mega Man, to just, you know, say something like, you know, hey everybody, thanks for watching Replit Vivo, you know, blah blah blah, like whatever, just something simple like that. Oh, I didn't know that oh, no, never mind. I thought the ice made him electrocute himself, but he was just doing that on his own.
Get out of here, mother brain.
So I was reaching out to everyone, and then Lucas Gilbertson wouldn't get back to me, so I was like, well, I'm out of maybe I can talk to someone else.
I pushed it.
So I remember once having a brief conversation with a voice actress for X from X4, like, many years ago, and I'm like, I wonder if I could track them down. She doesn't seem to be using Facebook anymore, at least based on the old account that I have in my conversation. And I found the voice actor for Zero, so I sent him a message, and I'm just like, hey dude, you know, I've made it sound more professional. It's like, hey dude, how's it going? I'm doing a video about Mega Man. My research has shown that you are the voice actor for Zero from the 1997 game, Mega Man X4. I think it was 1997. I go, you know, is this true? Are you the voice of Zero? And I get nothing, so I'm like, well, this is probably a dead account, because, like, I stalked it a little bit, and, like, there's no posts or anything on there. It's just a very empty account. It's mostly just pictures of him on vacation. So I give up, and that's it. Half a year later, he messages me, yeah.
Just that's
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he said. So I'm like, oh cool, would you be willing to maybe be on my YouTube show for like just a little bit? I don't want to take up too much of your valuable time. And he just, no response. Maybe half a year from now he'll say, yeah, again.
Yeah. And then another half year from that, it'll be time to record.
When is it?
Yeah, when is it?
When is it? It's like, shit, man.
That's the real reason the episode's taking so long. And Greg,
Yeah.
yes, like you're so like I can't imagine the willpower. Greg said he's having Whataburger for his birthday because he misses the taste of bread. Maria's not paying attention. She's just playing on her phone.
No, I'm. So.
I see what you're doing.
No. So NHK they wanted to preserve memory of atomic bomb survivors, so they made experiences into animated stories, and letters from Hibakusha to You is one of them. And it's like a little animated video, and I'm watching it.
We're entertaining the world.
I know. But
Fighting to entertain the world.
Well, Jonathan wanted to know.
I did.
I'll be back in a second. Oh, I'm crying.
There's no second. Yeah.
It's very slowly gonna electrocute you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna be able to get a heart tank in this level. So, let's see what it does.
What'd it do? It probably just does nothing.
Yeah, it's probably just like good. It just says good job on the screen.
Good job, I clap for you.
Alright, let's see. Oh! Let's see if it still counts as one hit. Yep.
Probably will.
No matter what. I wanna get all the heart tanks just to have this huge life bar that just
Watch it empty instantly.
just bottoms out.
You'll be like the X2 beta enemies, beta bosses. Just die. Why is there a soccer field at the bottom of that tile set?
You know exactly why.
Oh.
That's where Mandrill practices his banana kicks.
Banana kick! All of the rap songs in the Donkey Kong cartoon, by the way, in Japanese, are like really sick. They're really good.
I didn't even know there was a Japanese dub to it, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I just came across Donkey Kong country in multiple languages, and like one of them was Japanese, and then I went down this rabbit hole and I never came back.
Oh no.
I will be right back. I need to go ask Bonus something.
Okie dokie. So hello everyone. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? We hit 1,000 thanks to Papa Twitch over here. Made that really cool trailer for Mega March, and it apparently got people going. Ah, Banana Fist.
Oh, did you get? Oh, you got banana slammed.
You know, I think I'm out of shotgun ice. I've got a little bit, just in
Yeah,
case.
because you spent it all on Thunder Slimer.
I forgot that was the weapon for the boss.
I've done that before. I've had moments where I'm like, yeah, this is so easy using this weapon. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to save that.
No wonder it's so easy.
There was a showing at 4:30
Arc.
and another one at 9:45.
You know, I never noticed he had like a little robot butt sticking off his butt. Look at it. He's got butt boobs.
Oh yeah, that's in his design. If you go in the art books, they show like front and back views, and he's got like little booty gems.
That's so funny. I guess I never noticed, or it's just something I never really retained. Hey, I beat him without getting hit. Yay.
Look at that.
I remember I was watching this one stream. I'm not gonna say who it was, but there were like, you know, it was like hundreds of people there, and then they were fighting Mandrill, and then doing the ice thing, you know, freezing him in place, and then like, you know, beat it without getting hit because of course, you know, you're freezing him in place, and then everybody was like, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, really?
It's pretty standard for anyone who's played the game before.
Yeah.
That was so cool how you exploited a built-in weakness to this boss. Wow, that took so much skill. Spark Mandrill was clearly outplayed.
It's like you're a top tier banana slammer.
Top tier Mega Man player over here. I don't even think Dr. Wily's gonna stand a chance. Not with moves like those. Meanwhile, X is just standing in place, shooting a shotgun ice occasionally.
Shooting shotgun ice while like reading a magazine.
Yeah. I've done that before. I've had a conversation with my brother while fighting Spark Mandrill, and he was laughing. He's like, you just beat that boss without looking. And I'm like, it's because I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
He's literally that easy.
He's a fun fight when you Buster duel him, but otherwise,
Yeah, he has a lot of fun.
Otherwise, he's just like, eh.
Yeah. I mean, once you use shotgun ice, it just cheaps out the whole thing. I feel like that's like overcompensation
Yeah.
Or, oh yeah, look at that. It's a nice capsule.
It looks like a skull on top. It's the Wily capsule.
Oh my god, you're right. What I always thought was cool about these weird graphics productions is that even when it's messed up, it still kind of looks like the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not.
Like this one, it's like a
Maybe
heart.
not that.
It's a heart made of Mega Man X's.
Yeah.
But it still, you know, functions.
It still works.
Alright, let's see if I can do it. This is, as always, it's a very tight jump.
Shout
Oh.
Banana Slam up and it'll make it.
Banana slip!
Banana slam it right into the ground.
Yikes. Story of my life. Alright, I think after this level, this is gonna be the end. Because I've had this food just sitting here and it's all cold and miserable.
This is the ending of our story.
Oh, so I've got more health now. Hit me. Yeah!
Just take that big axe to the face. Ugh.
It got lodged in his eye socket.
He's like,
Oh, cool! It kept my next checkpoint active. That's pretty nice.
if you, that's something I never tested before. If you go back in checkpoints, do the checkpoints, like when you die, does it keep your furthest checkpoint, or does it just go to your whatever one you passed through recently?
We're gonna have to really check that. God, that's my favorite room in the game. Hello, some other Yoshi. Yeah, rip the food. It's food ripped.
Rip. Let's see how this fight goes, and then I think I'm gonna probably split because I got some stuff I gotta do.
Alright.
Are we still on for 6 today?
Yes.
6 my time, I think, right?
Yeah, 7 for me.
Alright, cool.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to do some more during the day, but then I was like, man, I should probably edit some videos.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some editing done. I have some game dev stuff I'm trying to finish too. My handsome boy, who I spent so much time modeling and animating, is moving around in world now. It's amazing.
Wow. Congratulations.
He looks really nice, except, I mean, none of the controls make any difference yet, but, you know, whatever.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
So, I gotta do the thing, because according to my counter, even though the thing didn't show up, 3 new people have joined the squad. So, gotta at least get the thing going. Just pretend that's your name, whoever you are.
Insert name here.
Let's do it. One more. There we go.
You're a cool dude.
Yeah. And I guess we'll be cool dudes next time. But thanks, everyone, for sticking around or for just now joining. It's fantastic.
Thank you for listening to my boring food stories.
It was fun. It made me hungry.
I'm hungry.
But yes, and thank you, Twitch, for making that amazing thing and putting the word out there for Mega March, because
Aw, it's no big deal.
Jeez.
I'm part of it too, so, you know.
And hopefully it is just fun for everyone, because so far I'm having fun putting it together. And when is the first Mega March video? Will be on Friday, so look out for that. And
On Friday? Cool.
Friday.
Because some people on my server were anxious to go see it, so
yeah,
let them know.
Friday. I'm not sure what time I'll do uploads. Like maybe noon Central. Just have them scheduled for noon.
That sounds good.
So there you go. See you all there. And if you're in chat right now and you're new, then join the Discord if you want. Lots of cool people there. Can't wait to reveal the Stupid Lion episode. Spoiler, that's the one we're recording today.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Like, our discussion's probably going to be 2 hours or something.
Oh my god, it is a cinema masterpiece.
I haven't seen it in years, so
Oh, it makes no sense. Whether or not you've seen it or not, like in now or back then, whenever you watch it, it never makes any sense.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
You know, no, I was gonna say something. I'll save it for when we talk.
Oh no,
Boy.
I'm just so excited.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and split. I have possible movie plans tonight. I don't know. I need to figure out when that is and how I can fit it around our schedule. I might just go later tonight or something.
All right.
But right now, I need to go get some food because I'm hungry. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks everyone for again being so welcoming to me, and I can't wait for a fun Mega March.
Yes. Thank you, and thank you everyone, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Maria's here.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye.